Hello students, in this part we will discuss some other organs which also help the secretion of some other types of hormones, not the gland. These are the organs which secretes the hormones. Organs: heart, liver, kidneys, and gastrointestinal tract. These are the organs which also secrete some chemical substances like as hormones. First one is heart. The atrial wall. The atrial wall of heart secretes a hormone called ANF. ANF stands for anti-natriuretic factor. Anti-natriuretic factor. This hormone is secreted by the atrial wall of the heart at the time of when the blood pressure is increased. So due to these hormones, this came down the blood pressures, which control on blood pressure. We can say that if the person blood pressure is exceed high, at that time atrial wall of the heart secretes ANF, which release or relax the blood pressure. The second type of organ is liver. Liver is the largest gland which secretes a protein called angiotensinogen. This protein angiotensinogen converts by the renin in angiotensin 1. This protein converts by renin into angiotensin 1. As this angiotensin 1 comes into the lungs, it converts into angiotensin 2. As this angiotensin 1 comes into the lungs, it converts in angiotensin 2. This angiotensin 2 stimulates the adrenal cortex. This angiotensin 2 stimulates the adrenal cortex, which stimulates which secretes the aldosterone. This aldosterone help in the reabsorption of the ions such like as sodium ions at the filtrate. This aldosterone helps in reabsorption of sodium ions from the filtrate in renal tubules. This is the function of liver. And the next one is kidneys. In kidneys, juxtaglomerulus cell, or you can say that juxtaglomerulus apparatus. In kidneys, juxtaglomerulus cells. What are juxtaglomerulus cells? These cells which are found near to the glomerulus, those are called juxtaglomerulus cells. Secrete a hormone called erythropoietin. This erythropoietin help in erythropoiesis. It means formation of RBC. This hormone helps in erythropoiesis. What is erythropoiesis? Formation of RBC. The first function. Second one, these juxtaglomerulus cells also contain renin. Juxtaglomerulus apparatus also contain renin, and renin converts the angiotensinogen into angiotensin 1, then angiotensin 2, and angiotensin 2 stimulates the adrenal cortex. What is the function of renin? Angiotensinogen is converted into angiotensin 1 with the help of renin. This angiotensin 1 then converts into lungs, or in lungs into angiotensin 2. This angiotensin 2 stimulates the adrenal cortex. And at that time adrenal cortex secretes aldosterone, and this aldosterone absorbs the sodium ions through the filtrate. This is the function of kidney. And the next one is gastrointestinal tract. Gastrointestinal tract collectively secretes 3 or more types of different hormones. Gastrointestinal tract. Gastrointestinal tract secretes collectively 3 or more, mainly 4 types of hormones. This part secretes 4 types of hormones. Number 1, gastrin. This hormone is secreted in the pyloric region of stomach. This hormone is secreted by pyloric region of stomach. As the food comes into the stomach, this hormone stimulates the gastric gland, and at that time gastric gland secretes gastric juices which help in digestion of the food. As the food comes into the stomach, the gastrin stimulate the gastric gland, which secrete gastric juices, and these gastric juice help in digestion of the food. This is the role of gastrin. Another type of hormone is secretin. As we know that in stomach HCl is produced. When the HCl with food comes into the small intestine duodenum, at that time duodenum and jejunum secretes some watery and bicarbonate ions. These bicarbonate and watery ions neutralize the HCl effect. HCl from stomach comes into the small intestine with the food. At that time, the duodenum and jejunum, these are the part of small intestine. There are three parts: duodenum, jejunum, ileum. But when the HCl comes into the small intestine with the food, at that time duodenum and jejunum secretes some water and bicarbonates ion. Bicarbonates ions. These water and bicarbonates ion stimulate the liver to secrete bile salt as well as pancreas to secrete exocrine part. These components, which components? Water and bicarbonate ions, stimulate the liver to secrete bile salt and pancreas. Which part? Pancreas, exocrine part. Pancreas, exocrine, which nullify the effect of HCl, and this is called secretin. The next type of hormone is cholecytokinin, CCK. This hormone is secreted by the only duodenum part of the small intestine. This hormone is secreted by the duodenum part of small intestine. What is the role of CCK? Same. It stimulates the liver as well as pancreas. This hormone stimulates the liver and pancreas to secrete pancreatic juice as well as liver from bile salt. One more type of protein or hormones like GIP. GIP stands for gastroinhibitory protein. Gastroinhibitory protein. There are some part of the gastric gland secretes some hormones, some juices or some proteins which inhibit these all types of proteins. The part of gastric gland which inhibit the secretion of gastrointestinal tract hormones. Gastrointestinal tract hormones. These are the hormones which are secreted by the different organs as well as organs without glands. So in next part we will discuss the different types of hormones and what is the pathway of the hormones.